Yo, what's up YouTube? It's Hey Gage, and in today's video, I'm going to be playing some Star Wars Battlefront 2. And I'm going to be showing y'all how to be a better duelist and to win more battles. Let's get it! Obi-Wan versus Count Dooku. You love to see it. Okay, so as you see, I'm going to be Count Dooku. Count Dooku is really quick with his dashes, and when timed properly, his combos are honestly insane. But Obi-Wan is definitely super good in Battlefront 2, so we're going to have to play cautious. He has really good defense, and if he keeps the pressure, it's honestly hard to beat him. With that being said, this Obi-Wan is playing pretty aggressive so far, so what I'm going to do is definitely use dash a lot. I'm going to be trying to block anything he comes at me with, and I'm also going to be trying to parry him. If you don't know what a parry is when your opponent attacks, you kind of slip it and get an attack in yourself. Parrying your opponent is going to come down to good timing. If you can get this timing down, it will improve your skill by 1,000,000%. This Obi-Wan Kenobi player definitely came in hot at the start of the round, but he's starting to respect my Dooku a little bit. As you can tell, he's starting to back off just a tad. And when I see that, I'm going to personally start pushing him more. Because when you start pushing them more, they're going to be blocking a lot, which is going to drain their stamina. And they'll also probably throw in attacks that aren't too smart, and that's when you can counter. Right here, I want you to watch how I dash. Dashing can definitely bait your opponent and leave them open for a good attack. Right after I hit him with this lightning, he does get me with a push, but I notice how aggressive he comes after that, so I hit him with a two-piece combo, and he's done for. The next battle that's going down is going to be General Grievous versus Luke Skywalker. I personally think Luke Skywalker is the best saber in the game, besides Vader, of course. His speed is just unmatchable, and the way he dodges and his health regeneration, it's honestly just crazy. General Grievous isn't the best, but if you play him properly, he can be very, very good. What I'm going to be focusing on versus Luke here is using my crawl ability. This is going to knock the opponent to the ground, and I'll usually try to sneak in a hit or two and then dodge back. Grievous's lunge ability is also very good if timed well. A lot of times I'll go for like a sort of combo where I'll use the crawl, knock the opponent, I'll dodge back, try to bait him, and I'll use the lunge, which is going to knock him again and get another hit if possible. This Luke Skywalker here wasn't being too aggressive, but when he was really slow about it. He'd get close range and then kind of just stop or back off. Right here, he does counter me with a really great push, but like I said, he just kind of stands there and doesn't follow it up. I start to kind of catch his pattern, so I do go for a lunge, and I'm going to hit him with it. I'm going to keep up the aggression, and then I do finish him with a crawl. The last battle in this video is going to be Grievous once again versus Anakin Skywalker. I'd say Anakin is the #1 saber I lose to, only because his attacks kind of throw me off and his speed as well. He's pretty slow, but if you get hit with 1 or 2 hits by him, you can honestly die pretty fast. If I was Count Dooku, I definitely would have been like an in and out approach at this, get an attack, dash back, but being Grievous, I am going to try to stay as close as Anakin as possible because I can counter a lot of his attacks, and using that crawl is going to help me a lot. Also, like the first battle, if I'm staying in his face, he's going to be forced to block a lot and move a lot and throw attacks that might lead to a good opening for me. Also, that is going to make his stamina be very, very low. And if I can get his stamina to 0, I can take him out instantly. Anytime Anakin starts being aggressive, I am going to try to dodge out of his way. Right there, I do jump in the air, which I do not recommend because that is when you can get choked, pushed, pulled, frozen, anything like that. The #1 reason why Anakin Skywalker is the saber that takes me out the most is definitely because I'm an aggressive player for the most part, and when someone's attacking me, I try to sneak in a parry or a little dodge to a parry, and that with Anakin sometimes just doesn't work because how powerful his saber is. I got a few good attacks in, and I notice his health is super low. I'm going to keep up the aggression right now and try to finish him. Right there, I hit him with a crawl, and I am going to miss my lunge, but I'm just going to keep up the aggression and try to take him out right here. This is the #1 scenario for when I lose in Battlefront 2. I had him very, very weak, so I start being super aggressive. And if he would have had a little more health there, he could have countered me with a good 2 or 3 hits and possibly beaten me. But we are going to beat Anakin for a GG. If y'all enjoyed this Battlefront 2 gameplay or y'all want to see me duel more, go ahead and drop a like, don't forget to subscribe, and comment down below who y'all think the best saber is. And with that being said, thank y'all so much for stopping by, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace!